Welcome back. Let me start with a question that stumped a school committee recently. The school committee wanted to understand why don't students use their library? So they collected data in two ways. Survey question 1. How many times did you visit the library last month? Students answered 0, 2, 5, 1, 0, 3. Survey question 2. Why don't you visit the library more often? Students wrote, it's too noisy, no interesting books, librarian is strict, can't find books easily. Now here's the problem. The committee tried to calculate the average of the second question's answer. They got confused. Why? Because you can't average words, and that's why data types matter. Different types of data need different approaches. In this video, you will learn to recognize data types instantly and know exactly how to handle each one. Let's start with the first major way to classify data: quantitative versus qualitative. Quantitative data is about numbers and measurements. It answers how many, how much, how often, how long, how you can count it, measure it, and perform calculations like averages, totals, and percentages. Example: student ages, exam scores, temperature readings, number of WhatsApp messages, received, rupees spent on food, hours spent studying, all numbers, all measurables. Qualitative data is about qualities, characteristics, and descriptions. It answers what, kind, why, how do people feel, what are their experiences. You can't calculate with it, you read it, you interpret it. Look for themes and patterns. Examples: student feedback like the classroom feels crowded. Interview responses like reasons for choosing a college. And descriptions of symptoms when visiting a doctor. All words, all descriptive. Quantitative data tells how much. Qualitative data tells what kind. Now, here's the practical question. When should you collect quantitative data versus qualitative data? Use quantitative when you need to measure the scale of something. How big is the problem? Count trends over time. Is it getting better or worse? Compare groups numerically. Which group scores higher? Make statistical claims. 75% of students prefer online classes. Use qualitative when you need to understand the why behind numbers. Why do students skip classes? Explore experiences and feelings. How do students feel about online learning? Discover unexpected issues. What problem exists that we didn't know to ask about? Get detailed stories and context. What actually happened? But here's the best approach. Use both together. Quantitative shows you where the problem is and how big. Qualitative shows you why it's happening and what it means. Example: exam scores dropped 15%. Quantitative. Why? Students saw the new teacher goes too fast. We don't understand the examples. That's qualitative. Together, they guide the solution. Now, the second major way to classify or organize data: structured versus unstructured. Structured data fits nearly into rows and columns, like a spreadsheet or database table. Every piece of information has a designated spot. Student name goes in column A, age in column B, marks in column C. It's organized, predictable, easy to sort and filter. Think of it like a filing cabinet, where every folder has a label and goes in a specific drawer. You can find anything quickly. Unstructured data doesn't have a fixed format. It's text, documents, emails, social media posts, images, videos, audio recordings, handwritten notes. There's no predefined structure. Information is where it naturally appears. Think of it like a pile of papers, photos, and notes on a desk. Valuable information is there, but you have to read through everything to find it. The key difference: structured data is about organization. It's ready for computer analysis. Unstructured data is about richness. It's more detailed and context heavy, but requires more work to analyze. Let me show you how both classification systems work together with a real example. Medical records. When you visit a doctor, multiple types of data gets created. Quantitative, your vitals in the hospital system. Age 16, blood pressure 120/80, temperature 98.6 degree Fahrenheit, heart rate 72 BPM, all numbers in neat database fields. Structured plus qualitative medical codes in drop-down menus. Chief complaint, headache. Location, forehead. Duration, 3 days. Organized categories but descriptive, not numerical. Unstructured plus qualitative. Doctor notes, typed freely. Patient reports, throbbing pain, worse in bright light. Has exam stress, prescribed rest and hydration. Rich description, no fixed format. Unstructured and quantitative. Less common but exists. A research paper with many numbers and statistics, but written as flowing text rather than organized tables. See, the same situation can generate all types of data. Understanding these types helps you know how to store, analyze, and use each piece effectively. Let me give you a quick guide to label data types instantly. To identify quantitative versus qualitative, ask, can I do math with this? If yes, quantitative. If no, qualitative. To identify structured versus unstructured, ask, does this fit neatly in a spreadsheet cell? If yes, structured. If it's a paragraph, image, or audio file, unstructured. Why does this matter? Because data type influences what you do to make sense of data. With quantitative data, you will use statistics, create graphs, calculate averages. Qualitative data, look for themes, count frequency, group into categories. Structured data, easy to filter, sort, analyze with formulas. Unstructured data requires reading, interpreting, sometimes converting to structured format first. In Module 2, you will learn how to collect different types of data properly. In Module 3, you will work hands-on with the structured data, mixed quantitative and qualitative, Odisha dataset, cleaning it, analyzing it, transforming it from data to wisdom, using everything you have learned. But first, check your understanding of the concepts we touched upon in this video.